hello, hello, hello.
I'm scared.
He's coming.
Ta-da!
Volume.
No.
Quiet down, or you can just go straight back upstairs.
So, how is everyone doing today?
How's everyone doing today? I sat here waiting to start, and I realised that I hadn't actually updated my my doohickey, because, you know, I'll finish some socks.
Today we
So
are...
I'm going to quickly update that if this fucking programme starts so that I can edit the progress bar.
Today we're knitting with Mummy.
We are knitting with Mummy, aren't we, today?
Yep. Sorry about the screen. We're just going to do something, kid. That's okay.
It's right, they can still see us.
Yes.
It's fine, don't panic.
I thought they...
Don't panic, right.
We should take the other numbers away.
We should, shouldn't we? Oops. Got that.
Get that.
Oh, it would help if it did what I wanted it to do. Of course it never does. I'm a dick for
Some reason.
totally forgetting about this. I got a feeling it's going to be one of those streams.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to just babble incoherently at everybody for a minute while I do this. So we went out for a nice walk today, didn't we?
Yeah, I got a little bit of speed up for my time.
And Daryl was super fast with his running.
Yeah, that was just how my speed went today.
And you went super fast, didn't you?
Yep, and you believe it.
Yeah, you were so fast.
You are going to believe it.
And then we were having a really nice walk, weren't we? And then we went around a corner and somebody was having a bonfire and it was really crap, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a little nuggets.
Yeah, it was not good.
I don't know what a bonfire is. It's like fire in your garden.
It's like fire in the garden, isn't it? Yeah.
We hate that.
We do, we hate that. So I'm just editing this progress bar so that I can put a new one up so that it's up to date, because it's not up to date. And it's bugging me that it's not up to date. And you're probably all wondering why I'm just sitting here staring at you. I'm not, I'm actually looking at my computer screen.
And Mum's got something to watch.
I've got the TV on over there with the snooker, because I actually quite like snooker. So we are doing knitting. Joelyn's hat. Oh dear.
And when we got home, I was watching more TV because I was watching this kid and this man playing games.
He watches all this crap on YouTube. But yeah, we were having a really nice walk, and
Yeah, bonfire.
yeah, this just bonfire just started up, and it was like, well, how rude is that, you know?
Yeah, and I didn't like it. You didn't too.
No, I didn't like it either, did I?
So we're going to stay together forever.
Oh, leave off, let go.
Is that right? That's enough.
Do. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. I've probably got people talking to me and I can't see them because they're behind. No, there's nobody there. That's fine. I'm just going to keep chatting aimlessly until you guys get to see it. Yeah, so we both stink of fucking bonfire smoke now, really, don't we? Which isn't very nice.
No, we don't like bonfires that much.
That just gives me a headache.
Oh.
So tomorrow I am going to wash my hair, wash your hair.
Yep, I'm going to have a relaxing bath.
You're going to have a relaxing bath, are you?
A mermaid bath.
A mermaid bath.
I think you should have a mermaid bath too.
That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Please watch what you're kicking under my desk. Right, we're nearly there, YouTube, we're nearly there. Twitch. Ugh.
You forgot its name.
I did. Careful, because there's yarn there.
I know. Yarn.
So, how is everybody? I hope you are all well.
My name is Dal. This is my mum, Sam.
They know that, you prawn.
Glory
You're
Mylan.
funny.
So, today we are doing more knitting with the hat.
We are going to do some more reversible knitting on Joelyn's hat.
Yep.
Yay! It should. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
Now it's gone completely. Fuck knows if I've done it right. It's gonna be one of those streams. I can see it. I
YouTube?
can see it.
You're on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Oh.
Well, no, I'm on Twitch.
Then why does that say YouTube?
See, that should be there, but it's not there. Oh well, never mind. I've updated it. I don't know why it's not there.
So, how is everybody? What have you been doing this week? Snow.
I'm not putting snow on. I don't know where my fucking progress bar's gone now. Stuff it. I can't be bothered. Right, you'll go to bed. So say goodnight to everybody. No, don't climb on my lap. You're going to bed, I said. You know the rules. So say goodnight.
Good night and
Right.
huggy.
Go on, sod off.
Tell her when she comes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Tell out. Right. I hope you guys can see me because there's been absolutely no chat and I've been burbling away at you for the last 12 minutes or so. So I hope you guys can see me and hear me. Alright.
And hear me.
Yes, the whole world can hear you, dear. Right, let's get that round the right way. So, I am working on this here reversible hat. Oh, that's not very straight either, is it? This here reversible hat for Joelyn. Sparkly. I'm actually kind of glad that it's not a solid, that it's more of a semi-solid, and that there's variations in colour. I think she's going to end up wearing it. I would wear it this way because, I mean, look at that yarn. And I'm trying really, really hard to ignore the fact that there is a sale on the Easyknits website this weekend and that I could get myself another skein for 15% off. I have, however, asked John what's the best orange to make tiger yarn with. So I may well be... Go to bed! I may well be making a purchase this weekend if he answers me. So, right. So I'm on row 30, which is 6 white.
Tiger t-shirt. That could be awesome.
Yeah, well, if I can get some orange yarn, you'll get one.
No, a tiger sweater. Tiger t-shirt.
Bed! Just checking that my feed is up and running. Okay, is there anybody in chat? Could you at least let me know that you're all there? Or, that everything is working? Because I think I've got major problems and I'm not sure. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right. Hello. I can see you. I've got you're fighting a sucky ball winder today. It took my brain a second to figure out what that actually said. My brain went Kate and Tangela, hello, and Shannon. Shannon, is that Shannon Agains? Shannon, hello, Shannon. How's it going? Yeah, God's sake. I'm not sure what is slowing my computer down. Let's shut down Messenger. Right. So, Fresplat. What's going on with the sucky ball winder then? I seem to have absolutely killed the progress bar. It doesn't want to work at all now. I killed it. Hi, Floss. Streamlabs, I don't know whether you guys can see me moving. Streamlabs is being a total wanker for me and is just like frozen completely. My fucking progress bars aren't showing up and oh, shut up, you child. I want cake. There they are. Look, there they are. I found them. Right. My back is better tonight. Thank you very much for asking. Right. Now, where were we? So I did one purple and then I did 1, 2, 3 white. Then one purple and 2 whites. And I've got to do 2 purple. So that's knit 1 purple. Pull 1 white. Knit the second one purple. And pull the second one white. And then go 5, 6, 7 in white. Yes, it has been so far. Hi, Nick Day, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, I got out of the house today to go get chips. Yeah, we went out today as well. It was really, really nice. Went out for a little walk and it was blowy and really, really nice. And then we got fucking loads of bonfire smoke in our faces, which wasn't so nice. That was a bit of an ass, really, but you know, it's just the way it goes. side of the eye, like so. One. Chippy tea, nice. We had a takeaway last night. They've just like opened a website, which, you know, is lovely because it means you don't have to fight to get through on the phone, because they're a very, 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 very popular takeaway. But you have to pay £1 to use the website. Yeah, you have to pay £1 per order, basically, to order via the website. Because I thought at first it was just like, oh, you know, it's just the admin for the debit card or something, you know. But no, even if you select cash on delivery, they still charge you £1. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. And made 37 phone calls until I could get through on the phone. Well, I don't have to pay £1. That's outrageous. Do you know what I mean? I get an admin charge if you've got to go through all the hassle of, you know, doing a debit card and that, but not for a cash delivery. Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, next time they say to me, oh, you can order online, I'm going to say to them, yes, I know I can. I'm just not willing to pay an extra £1, that's all. So has everybody else had a good week? What have you been up to? Anything fun and exciting? Or are we all just going to sit here and knit and quiet? Working on a cable jumper for kiddo? Nice. You've been procrastinating. Doing anything other than uni work? What are you studying at uni? Computing and IT with business. Ooh. Very nice. Callie's doing a online uni course, art history or some such bloody thing. I don't know.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Pardon?
I'm home.
No, go to bed.
Good night,
Night.
everybody.
Everyone says night.
Has Al come yet?
No, Elle's not been online.
What?
No, Elle's not on my stream.
If she comes, you know what to do.
Come on, fingers. There's Dork asking if I'm streaming tonight. Guess I'm not the only one that doesn't get Twitch notifications. Right, that's row 30 done. Wait for Doc to arrive actually, because I owe her 5 minutes of steps. Loved his hat. Joelyn, are you here? No, she's not. I can't decide which way I love it the most. Whether it's that way or that way. You know, I mean, that's just the sparkle, isn't it gorgeous? And then of course you've got like the snowflake on the back. I can't decide which way I like it most, whether I like it white with the dark coloured owl or dark with the white coloured. I know it's so pretty both ways though, especially because the yarn's sparkly. It's like, ooh, sexy. I thought Joelyn would be here, but she's not. Tut. I'm going to message her and go, I'm knitting on your hat. just put, I'm knitting on your hat, lol. And if anybody's interested, Ronnie O'Sullivan is kicking Mark Williams' arse. Ha ha ha. Right. I do love me a bit of snooker. I haven't watched it in so long. I got out of the habit when I got married because my husband was a prick and didn't like it. I only found out today that the Welsh Open was on. I was like, ugh, snooker. Yeah, I love it. I really do. Yeah, Ronnie's 2 games to 1 up and has 54 points in the 4th game. So I thought I could get away. I thought if it's a nice quiet stream, it's fine. I can have snooker on the other screen and I can watch it. I don't need sound for it. Although I do like to listen to the commentators ramble. Has John Virgo retired yet though? Because he does my editing. Yeah, right. Here's a weird noise. Must be coming from that side. Hello, Crafty Tan, how are you? having breakfast. Lovely. I've just had dinner. My smoothie this morning was so thick. So thick. It was like upend the cup and wait 5 minutes for it to sludge its way down towards my mouth, you know. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, that's really sweet when people come back and say that. It's really cool. I got this phone call once off this woman. It took me completely by surprise. I don't even know, like, she must have saved my number from years ago. And she phoned me up and she said, "Oh, I don't know if you remember me." She said, "But I came to one of your knit and natter nights. It's a long time ago." I said, "Well, it must have been because I haven't been to knit and natter for, 10 years or so." And she said, "Yeah," she said, it was a while ago." So I said, "Okay, what can I do for you?" So figuring I'd obviously given her my number. She said, "Well, you sat down with me and you showed me how to knit socks." Okay, "Well, I just wanted to thank you," she said. And I said, "That's okay." And she went, No, she said, "You don't understand." She said, You quite literally saved my sanity," she said, "if not my life." And I was like, "How so?" And she said, "Because I sat and I knit socks while my husband died." She said, "And I sat and I knit socks when my sister went through cancer treatment. And I sat and I knit socks when she went through her second cancer treatment." She said, "And I sat and I've knit socks when my daughter's been in labour and successfully given birth to my first grandchild and subsequent grandchildren since then over the years." She said, "And if it wasn't for the fact that I could knit socks," she said, "I'd have gone absolutely stir crazy." And I was on the phone like, "Oh, thank you so much." She phoned me at the perfect moment because I was having a really, really shit time. And she phoned me at just the perfect moment. And she was like, "If it weren't for the fact that you taught me how to knit socks," she said, "I don't know how I would have coped with it all." She said, "I lost my husband." She said, "I had to sit there and watch him die." She said, "It was horrible." She said, "But I had socks to keep me going." She said, "And funny enough, they're a memory and all that lot." And I was like, "Oh," down the phone there. She was like, "I didn't phone you to make you cry." And I was like, "Oh my God, that is so sweet." It's just like, but it's really nice when people come to you and they go, "Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for teaching me this." I love it. I love teaching people how to do things. I've got no patience, mind. I'm shit at teaching. I get really stressed. I'm like, "Why don't you understand this?" People, but, there you go. I used to know one woman, she used to have real trouble, like, joining in the round on her socks. So what she would do was she would knit her cuff flat. Yeah, and then once she actually had, like she said, a bit of material that she could get hold of, she would then join in the round, and then when she'd finished, she'd just mattress stitch her cuff together. And I was like, I twitched every time I watched. I was like, "How can you knit them flat?" And she was like, "Because I just can't do it in the round. It does my head in to start off in the round." I was like, no, that's so wrong. But it worked for her. That's what I say to people. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm looking at them all. Five, 10, 15, 18. That bad, is it? It's like, it always surprises people when I say that my mum taught me to knit. Excuse Excuse me, I've got a tickle. Because my mum knits with the yarn in her right hand and she throws the yarn like that. I knit with the yarn in my left hand and always have done. I can knit with the yarn in my right hand, but I personally find it quicker and easier and more intuitive to knit with the yarn in my left hand. My mum cannot knit with the yarn in her left hand. She's tried after seeing me do it. And it's funny because it's like, I said to her once, I wonder who knits faster. It turns out I do. God, then how do you knit, Floss? What's wrong with the way that you knit that will freak me out? Excuse me, I'm going to mute myself while I cough. You think you knit with yarn in the left hand, but you can't remember. Has it been that long then since you knit? Well, see, yeah, but Kaz crochets with the yarn in her right hand. Because I thought that was fucking odd when I first saw her. But yeah, she throws the yarn around her crochet hook with her right hand, and I'm like, why don't you just hold it in left hand? And she tried, and she went, that just doesn't work. And I was like, but yeah, and it just, yeah. She couldn't hold it in her left hand. I don't get how you can crochet with yarn in your right hand. Yeah, I can't remember if Kaz learned to knit first or not. I think 15, 18, yeah. Dog's having a mad 5 minutes, so ignore any like noise coming from behind me. She's rolling around on her back on the floor because she's an idiot. And I was thinking, what sounds like some weird version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star upstairs. Okay, I'm so out of touch watching the snooker. Who the fuck is that guy? Like, interviewing, oh god, I can't remember his name, the Irish chappie. Oh, that's awful. What happened to what's her name with the blonde hair? Crochet hook, you're fine. Knitting needle, add that second needle and Bambi heads. Yeah, I mean, I learned to knit first. So, you know, it didn't feel that big a leap for me to go to crochet. I taught myself how to crochet out of a book that my mum had. My mum's never successfully crocheted anything really. I taught her how to crochet many, many years later. I taught her how to knit lace. I taught her how to knit socks. Which is not bad really when you consider that she taught me to knit. So she taught me when I was about 7, I think it was. And then to the end. Your nan taught you to knit when you were 10. Taught yourself to crochet. Yeah, same as me then really. I think I learnt when I was 7 to knit, and I was a teenager when I learned to crochet. Like I say, my mum had a Reader's Digest book of needlework. Still got it.
Mum?
Yes?
I want to show you how many steps I've got.
No, I don't need to see your steps.
I'll tell you.
Go on then.
6, 7, 5, 6.
6,756 steps.
How many steps do you have?
I have more than that.
Oh, you are in front.
I have 10,786. And I've got to do 5 minutes to step in when Dork turns up, if Dork ever turns up, because I owe her them from Wednesday.
Because I do want to talk to people again.
Well, you're not talking to people. Go to bed.
No, talking to people on your computer and
No.
seeing their faces.
Go to bed.
Okay, bossy.
Bloody child. Oh. He's just at the moment. Schlep, 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 schlep. Schleppy, schleppy, schlep, schlep. Is that little madam that was up the other night? Bless her, she's a cutie. Knows it too, doesn't she? Like him. That's what people say to me, he's a cutie. I'm like, yeah, he's well aware of that, thank you. Are you done? She's now just going to stand still while the water drips off of her beard. Yeah. Excuse me. Fucking drops all over my carpet. She's a Shih Tzu, so she's got like a beard. And she goes schlep, 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 schlep for fucking hours. And she always waits until I'm online. And then she just stands there next to her bowl. Not over her bowl, because, you know, that would be too easy. Next to her bowl. Like she's pondering life. What? Well, her beard just floods my carpet. Excuse me. Hey. Hi. Hi. Hey. Come here. Oh, stupid mutt. Oh, stupid mutt. But your ears are wet too. Ow. Ow. Trouble is, you've got to shout to get her attention because she's deaf. So you go, and she assumes you're shouting at her, not shouting to get her attention. So she runs away like, oh, I'm in trouble. You know, it's like, where are you going now, for fuck's sake? Don't ya? Eh? What you doing? What you doing? You bugger. That's my bag. Hi. She's so cute. Hang on. What you doing? Are you cute? Are you cutie pants? She's like, well, of course I am. What? So I'm just going to sniff you. She's disappearing under my chair now so you can't see her. What you doing? And she sits a lot, like, and it looks like she's staring off into space because she can't quite figure out what's going on, so she tends to sit and stare while she's trying to figure out what's like in her field of vision. Pardon me. You had a Cavachon, he was fab. You had to put him to sleep last Easter. Oh. My daughter had rats. She lost the last one not that long ago, only a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. Just make sure she's not behind me. Do you want to go out? Is that why you're looking at me like that? No. Okay then. She also hongs, so I'm going to clean my hands. Hi Mary, how are you? I'm just scooching back in. How's it going? Blimey, hello Gleaner. How's it going? How is everybody? Are we all good? Excuse me. This is Joelyn's hat that I'm making. Fair to partly crappy. So not all bad then. You are having to move. I thought you'd got everything sorted from what I saw on Facebook. Or is that now not the case? You got the... I'm so sorry. Well done. How's April? Aren't you having like weather at the moment? You know, a spot of weather in your area or near enough? Or is that nowhere near you? You have no clue how people could do that every day. Well, in May last year, I did 27 miles in one day. I did walk the white. It was exhausting. No, that wasn't wrong, that was right. Two. Thank you. Well, it's for Joelyn. Just hope she likes it. Yeah, I used to do it regularly. Floss, because I used to captain a Fitbit team and I quit doing it last summer. Because I found that I had no time to do anything else. because I would be stepping all day because I can only manage to do sort of a couple of thousand steps at a time. And then I'd have to sit down for a bit, and then I'd get up. And the sit down period wasn't something where I could think, oh, I'll just pick up some knitting, because then I'd just get distracted. So it got to the point where I just felt like it was taking over my life. So I stepped down, and I've been sticking to a lot smaller amounts now, but I still do 12,000-ish a day. This is why my knees are probably knackered. Definitely going to have to buy some of this sparkly yarn and make myself one of these. Because it's so pretty. You have fibromyalgia, ME, so you could do it one day. The following few would definitely be resting. You just sit, yeah. I have chronic pain syndrome and Ehlers-Danlos. So, you know, I'm in pain all the time, pretty much. Bloody hell, Jordan Brown kicked Stephen Maguire's ass. Good, can't stand him either. Yeah, I suspected for quite a long time that I had fibro, but I could never get a doctor to agree with me on that. But I go in fits and farts. Sometimes I'm alright. And then other days, you know, I struggle to get out of bed. Right, that was 32. Doherty, Ken Doherty, that's his name. The guy on the interview. know whether you turned your light off or not. Okay. Stroppy pants. Shut up, mother. Don't know what you're talking about, obviously. Four. Yeah, because there's no, like, diagnosis, is there? There's no definitive way to diagnose it. It's basically they've got to eliminate everything else. Oh, excuse me. Three. Yeah, you had really bad vitamin D deficiency, so put it down to that at first. See, I know somebody had it the other way around. She was diagnosed with fibro, and it turned out she was like almost critical with the vitamin D. Mm. Yeah, she had it the other way around. Yeah, the noises make up. I love knit hats because they're a quick project, you know, and they grow quickly. Hey, look how cute that is. That is so cute. Oh dear me, I'm so tired. Right. Oops. I'm constantly fatigued, but still trying to figure out why. Bloods come back clear, try different antidepressants, but do nothing. That's helpful. Excuse me. One doctor even tried blaming you being vegan for the fatigue. They don't like vegans, do they, doctors? Ooh, shouty next door's having a shout. That's right, yeah. Finally! Well, at least you get notification. I bloody don't. I don't know when anybody's online anymore because nothing notifies me. It's extremely frustrating. I don't know when anybody's on anymore. So Alex keeps moaning at me, oh, you didn't go on my stream. I'm like, I didn't know you were on. because you don't post online when you're going on anymore, you know, I don't get notification anywhere. Twitch doesn't notify me, and you know, you don't post on Twitter anymore, so bollocks. I'm not going to check Twitch every half an hour to see who's on. Hello, Miss Joelyn. How's it going? Yeah, see, I don't get notified of Nero. I don't get notified of anybody now on Twitch, and it's so frustrating. I mean, most other people post in my Discord, thankfully, when they go live, but Nero isn't in my Discord. He was saying to me the other day, I'm streaming at such and such time tonight. I was like, no point telling me now, I won't remember, because I won't. I have a dreadful memory. And how's that, Joelyn? And he was like, well, so you can come in my stream? I was like, why? You don't come in my streams. I was in your stream the other night. I said, that's the first time you've been in my stream in about 3 years. And he was like, no, I'm sure I came in one of your streams last year. He said, I do one a year. He said, and I fulfil my obligation. I said, yeah, you expect me in every single one of yours? He's like, well, you've got more followers than I have. I said, that's because I make more of a fucking effort than you do. That's that side. There's a big snowflake appearing on the back. And then you can turn it inside out if you want to. And it is quite stunning actually this way out. And you can wear it that way if you want to. And that purple is like super sparkly yarn. He used to have, because I've got like 143,000 channel points, but he doesn't have anything, you know, he doesn't do anything. He used to use a camera as well, but he's decided no, he doesn't want to do that now because he wants it to be all about the game. And I'm like, but people like to see a face when they watch a stream. I know I do. Excuse me. And the amount of times I've said to him, can't tell if you've forgotten to put your mic back on or whether you're just not talking because I can't see you. At which point he said if I mentioned him not having a face cam again, he was going to ban me. Oh, fine, you can ban me from your Twitch stream, but you can't ban me from, like, everything else. Because I know where you live. I know. And yet there's so many more that do, you know. But what do I know? He's like, I can't believe people just sit there and watch you knit. I'm like, no, me neither, really. He's like, is there a lot of them channels then? I said, yeah. What? And they just sit and watch the person knit. I was like, or spin, or, you know, junk journal, or, you know, whatever. And he's like, you're all mad. And I'm like, yes, that's the guy who's playing a game from the 1980s. Do you know what I mean? At the moment. Right. We're around 33. No, we're not. We're around 32 of the back. 10. I've done that one. Yes, we are around 33. 9. Okay. one little snowflake, and then 7. One. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You've been affected by the weather, Joelyn, where you are. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm going to get my 5 minutes of steps in that Dork asked me to do Wednesday. So you guys are going to have to back me up that I've done them if she asks about them, because she doesn't appear to be here. Let me just get to the end of this bit. But she redeemed steps on Wednesday, but I was not up for it at all. And I haven't got any water, I've only got like vodka and Coke. Can I use that to hydrate? Is that alright? I hope it gets cold where Joelyn lives, because this hat is like so thick and squishy, you guys. A lot of windstorms, and that's interesting, a lot of power outages, but you were okay. Ton of snow where Brian works. But that's made life a bit difficult. I hope it gets cold where you are, honey, because this is like super duper thick, this hat. It's so lush, I'm going to have to buy some yarn and make myself one, because my one's all stretched out of shape now. Because what I did with mine was I basically knit to the top of the owl chart, and instead of doing the shaping on the top, I just cast it off, so I had a headband, because I don't like hats, they make my head itch. And then what I do is I stick all my dreads up in a bun like that, and then the hat goes around underneath the bun, and it looked really good, but it's all stretched. I made a size too big, so I think I might have to make this size, because I think this will fit me better as well. And it will stretch, you know, so. But the big one was always a little bit too big. Right, so. -30, fuck that. Right, so I owe Dork 5 minutes of steps from Wednesday. So, don't suppose you can see that. 5 minutes. Ow. Oh, my knee just cracked hugely. That hurt. Ow. Oh. Boobs. Let me put you on full screen. Excuse the mic. Right. And go. Mary Poppins just fell over. She does that a lot. I'm sure she's drunk. She is right next to the glue, so that might be why. Now I make that a bit too high, haven't I? Never mind. There you go. It's a bit better. Of course, right here is the creaky floorboards, so I'll have to kind of find out where they're not so that I can step a bit better. Well, at least it'll get used. That's good. I'm glad it'll get used, and it'll hopefully keep you nice and warm. I'd like to make another Batman one, but I don't know anybody who wears one. Oh, I do actually. My brother-in-law wears Batman. He's into Batman. I might make him one. I've made using that pattern, but a different chart. I made the boys Batman hats for Christmas a couple of years ago. Hang on, I'll go get it. I'm still stepping, don't worry. So this is my one. It's a sort of pale turquoisey and purple, but not sparkly. But it's knackered. It's really old. And this is the hat. I found the Batman chart, and then I just followed the same hat that I'm making you. That's that side. And then you can turn it over. If you watch any of Nero's old streams, you'll probably have seen one of these because I made him one as well. Made all my boys one for Christmas. I've only ever seen Nero and Daryl wear theirs. Kyle does sometimes. Never seen Matt wear his. That's okay, you're quite welcome. The best thing was the Star Wars scarf though. I made, was it 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 5 in 1 year, and they're reversible Star Wars scarves, and they're fucking about 8 foot long. These scarves, they're massive. I made one for Stuart, one each for the 3 adult boys, and then one for my bonus son. You've got your great nephew all Batman stuff, lol. So weird to say great. I know. It's going to be weird saying grandchild. Only another 9 weeks or so to go. Ronnie is 4 games to 1 in the Welsh Open. That's not good, is it? Because I think Mark Williams is Welsh, isn't he? So I'm hoping I can get this hat finished maybe tomorrow, because Sunday is my lazy ass day where I don't really step much. I tried to do like half of my normal step count, So like tomorrow I'll sort of go for about 6,000, and then I can just, you know, be a lazy cow and knit for the rest of the day. So I'm hoping I'll get that finished tomorrow. And then I'm going to cast on a cardigan in this yarn. I'll show that to you in a sec. It'll match the sort of shape of my low tops. It's like my grey one but without the pattern basically. And that's like a cotton yarn, so I'm really looking forward to making that. And because it's plain, I should be able to just through it. And then I won't cast on my e-socks with that yarn until Friday. So I've got like 6 days. Yay! Brian got a niece last year. 2 months later, you got a great nephew. Congratulations. You feel old? Oh, you're not old yet. Ooh, stretchy, stretchy. Oh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, stuff like that. Oh. So, I might have to run to the loo in a minute. Let me put it on a better camera. So yeah, this is going to be my e-socks. This is Eggshell. We named this yarn because it didn't have a name. This is a better view of the Batman hat. And it was really cool because the hat was a free pattern, and then the Batman chart was free as well. So the whole thing just basically cost me yarn, and that was it. But yeah, I'm going to cast on a cardigan in this yarn. It's a cotton yarn, so I'm hoping it will be really good for summer. Ouch. Let's put that down. But I went through my my sock yarn again today because I wasn't sure like what yarn was next, because I'd just written on a spreadsheet, you know, eggshell and blah blah blah, and some of the yarns we had to make up names for, and I was like, shit, I don't know what yarn's what, you know. So yeah, I ended up sitting and watching my own video this morning trying to figure out what it was, and I ended up lining it all up on my desk in alphabetical order and labelling it as I was getting to it. Right, so I have done that, stretched and hydrate. My knee hurts now. And then I did find some yarn for that like lacy type top that I'm thinking about making as well. That's on my list. And I think I might just have enough of it. It will be like bum squeaky tight. That's how tight it's going to be. So I'm kind of like, shall I knit it and hope for the best? And then I was just looking at the pattern before I came online, and it's worked from the top down, which is great because that means I can work it down to sort of bust level. Then I'll work the sleeves, and then I can just knit until I run out of yarn. So it can be, you know, as long as you know, I'll knit until there's no more yarn. So the length will depend on how much yarn I end up with. The yarn estimates seem to be quite generous, so I don't know whether to cast on the cotton yarn cardigan or this lacy top. But I was like looking at the pattern for the lacy top and it looks quite complicated. Well, not complicated, but just the way she set it up looks a bit complex. So I need something that I don't have to pay a lot of attention to tomorrow night. So actually tomorrow night, while I'm watching the wrestling, I might just knit socks. Because I've still got the wildflower socks there to knit. So I might just do those. Right, we are on round 34. I forgot to click it. Okay. One. Two. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. It is singing away. I don't think it was very happy with what I had for dinner. But it was so fucking worth it. No, talk away. Talk away, because it gives me something to talk about. When people are quiet, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at chat going, is chat broken or are they just all quiet? And if they're all quiet, what are they doing? Why isn't anybody talking to me? In a sense, it's quite nice to have a pattern that I've got to actually concentrate on. Because when I'm sitting here knitting plain socks, it's like, they're bored. Oh my god. Everybody's bored. I need something to talk about. It's like one night I did that, like, 100 questions and ask me anything. But you can't do that like every week. And then it was like, oh, look at the news. I don't watch the news. So there was nothing on there that I really wanted to, like, rip apart. And then I spent the day trolling Facebook trying to find something that I could just talk about. And I ended up sitting there like... So, no, by all means, chat away to me. And then I don't feel like I'm sitting here on my own. That everybody's just turned their computers on. Fuck off and left me. You're crafting while watching. What you doing? And I have to count quite a lot with this project. And I'm aware that I might be putting other people off of their counting. Yeah, because I'm aware that a lot of people like to watch crafters while they craft. So I'm here going 7, 8, 9, thinking that's probably really fucking annoying to anybody who's watching. Not even just people who are like counting their own patterns, but just anybody who tunes in. All they're going to get is just me. What?
I want to say bye to them.
I'm not going. Go to bed.
I thought you were.
Well, you was wrong then, weren't you? Working while I knit. Cool. You know, and I'm just like, people are going to tune in and just think I'm mad because all they're going to hear is me counting. And that's it, you know. I have no idea where I am. I'm sure he lies up there waiting to hear certain words that makes him think I'm going so that he can come down and say goodbye. He falls asleep waiting most of the time. You just post on Discord what you're working on at the moment. Doing a Prince cross stitch, as in the artist formerly known as. Excuse me, I apologise. Love it. Hang on. Oh crap, I haven't even got my focus thingy up. Hang on. Oh. Backache. There it is. If that now opens over there, I'm fucked. And it bloody well has as well. It's opened over on the other screen. Hang on, I'm going to have to switch over a sec. Because it's opened over there. No, it hasn't. It's just decided, no, actually, you know what? I'll be nice and I'll open over here. I had to turn the fucking snooker off. I've put it in the wrong fucking place now. I can't see my screen. Hang on just a moment while I have a fucking meltdown. Oh no, I've lost that. That's cool. I like that. I like that. That's really good. That must have taken ages. And Shenanigans is doing a blanket. It looks so nice. Oh, what are you doing? That's what I think of that. Right. Started it this afternoon, just working on all the back stitching now on the letters. Wow. Nice. How long will it take you to finish then? Let's finish tonight, do the rest tomorrow. Wow. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Yawny. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. You've been playing ages. What am I working on? And how on earth do I keep track of my pattern while talking? I count a lot. I'm counting under my breath the whole time. Hello, Sage Woman. How are you? Long time no speak. I'm good. I'm working on a reversible hat for Diamond Doodle, who's in chat. Yeah, it's got owl on one side and a snowflake on the other, and it's fully reversible. The purple yarn is like sparkly. So yeah. But yes, I count a lot. I do too. I'm like really jealous of it actually, and I think I'm gonna have to go and buy some yarn so that I can make myself a new hat, because it's just so pretty and I don't want to send it to her. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a gonna. Did you? Well, that's useful. Not. Okay. 6, 7. So that's 1. When I'm counting pairs of stitches. So it'll be 1 white and 1 purple makes 3, 4, 5, 6, and that one makes 7. And then I swap the colours around, so I do a purple then a white instead of a white and then a purple, and then I'm back to doing 7 whites. Is this a friend favourite or do you accept commissions? It's a friend favour. Joelyn lives in the States and I live in the UK, and Joelyn goes to Michael's on a regular occasion and buys half of it and then sends it to me. And she doesn't charge me anything for it, and she costs her a lot of money in postage. And then she said, could I make her a hat? And she was going to offer to pay me for it. I said, well, you're certainly not paying me for it. So, yeah. I had to dig about until I found some yarn that I had in my stash, so it hasn't really cost me anything. But it will be sent over as priority, so it gets to her as soon as possible, and it is tracked so that it does actually get to her, because I don't believe that Fitbit strap ever turned up, did it, Joelyn? I said 7, didn't I? Gives you an excuse to go shopping. It does. One, 2, tut, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then just one pretty little snowflake there. To make this work doesn't mean I have to hard work. No, not really. It just ends up falling that way. The idea is that, do you knit? Because otherwise I need to know how far I've got to go, sort of dumb it down, if that makes sense. Okay, so you've got a knit stitch and a purl stitch, yeah? And a purl stitch is just the reverse of a knit stitch. Okay, if you did stocking stitch in purl and turned it over, it would look like you've done stocking stitch in knit. That's essentially all I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing back to back stocking stitch. Okay, now because I'm working that white is my background colour, it's my front colour. Yeah, it's my knit colour. Purple is my purl colour because it's the main colour for the back of it. So when I want, like here, a white stitch, I knit white and purl purple. Okay, when I want a purple stitch like this one, I knit purple and purl white. Okay, so that guarantees that on this side, that little stitch will be purple. On the other side, it'll be white. Okay, the yarns are held so that they travel in between the two pieces of fabric, so they won't ever appear on the outside, if you like. So each stitch is a set of, it's in pairs. So you knit the white, bring both yarns to the front and purl the purple. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you. There are a million and one ways you can do it. I've seen some people hold one yarn on their forefinger and one on their middle finger. I've seen people hold yarn on this finger and this finger. I just put them together and it works really, really well. So I go in and then I wrap round my white yarn. Yeah. Then I bring them both to the front because I'm now going to purl this purple stitch here. And I pick that up and then I just poke my needles in between the two yarns. And then I've purled my purple stitch, like so. Both yarns to the back, go in between the two yarns there to create the knit stitch. Bring both yarns to the front, go in for the purple and then use my needle again to split the two yarns apart and then work my purple. I hope you got that because it just froze on my screen. So, yeah, knit and then purl. This, I found for me, was the easiest way to do it. And it goes quite fast once you get going. Because I'm not changing anything. I'm still knitting how I normally knit. I still tension my yarn the same. I do everything the same. It just so happens that I'm carrying two yarns instead of one. Now this pattern is a free pattern, okay, so I don't have any qualms about sort of showing it while I'm it is easy once you figured it out. It is easy. All you're working in is 1 by 1 rib. You're just working on it in 2 different colour yarns. That's all it is. Yeah, so you would have to figure out how to tension your yarns so that you can throw it. I mean, you could do it that you drop a yarn and pick it up and you drop a yarn and pick it up. If you want to practice, that is the name of the pattern. It is on Ravelry. I think it's more efficient Continental, but then I think Continental knitting is more efficient anyway. So, you know. But yeah, this is a free pattern. So it's, you know, if you want to have a go download it. And if you have any trouble, give me a shout. And I'll see if I can help you. But yeah, I mean, I made my dreadlock headband, which was this. As you can see, it's loose and This is probably the first thing I made. It's really loose. It's had it, you know. It's fucked. So I've made that one. I made my mum one in red and white yarn, and that looked really, really nice. I made Callie one, but I can't remember what colours I used for that. And to be honest, I've never seen her wear it, so I was a bit annoyed about that. You'd like to try Continental, but you forget and just knit when you pick up your knitting. The best way to do it is don't do it part way through a project. No, because it's acrylic. I would say do like a couple of dishcloths or something, or tell yourself that, you know, you're going to knit a small project, but it will all be Continental, because you might find that your Continental tension is different than your English tension. It's like I was saying to Elle the other day on one of her streams, my sock tension is different from my regular tension, and my double knit tension is different from my regular tension because I pull the yarn really tight on double knitting. Otherwise it looks gappy to me. And my tension when I knit Continental is very, very different than when I throw the yarn with my right hand when I knit English like my mum does. I can still do it and I can get the tension right, but I have to concentrate more on it, because I find that English knitting, where you throw the yarn like this, comes out looser than when you are knitting with the yarn in your left hand. You know, where you throw about 5 things that needs to wait, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just me, because when I said that to Elle, she was like, oh, really? And nobody else said that they had the same issue. So it might just be that that's just me. I like to pull my sock yarn quite tight. You might not have that problem. Okay, so we're on round 35, which is that one. So we've got to do 10 white stitches. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason that that one that I made for me is loose is because it was my first go at double knitting, and I didn't realise that you do need to pull it a little bit tighter to make your stitches bunch. Otherwise you do get gaps where your yarn might show through, like I've got a little bit of a gap there, and that's probably where I twisted my yarns, you know, so it will show the other stitches a little bit when she wears it, but hopefully it'll just look like snowflakes. So find with this as well, it helps if you know how to read your knitting. You know, you if you can easily recognise what you're doing by glancing at your chart and glancing at your knitting, it makes life a lot easier. If you're one of those people that follows a chart and is then amazed at what you get at the end of it, it might confuse you that little bit more, especially as you're sort of working with double the stitches. I did do a video on my YouTube as well, if you decide to have a go at doing a hat, on how to cast on and basically starting the hat, if you're interested, Nelly. I've got really itchy nose. Don't just hope that happens. And I was really sneaky because I didn't tell Joelyn I was casting it on. I just did the video and then chucked it up on the internet and waited to see how long it would take her to notice. You could seriously watch me knit all day. You're heading for the shower before chores. No worries. Thanks for coming in. Take it easy. My back's going. Oh wow, that's a different position. Oh wow. The annoying thing is I'm used to knitting in front of me, you know. So here's my chest, and I'm used to knitting here. So when I have to stretch out, and I'm not used to knitting like that, but I can't get any closer to the TV because I'm fat. To the table because I'm fat. You want to make a little something for your birthday, but you're not sure what to do. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I spend months nagging him, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? He likes The Witcher, Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Hearts. If that's any help. He's a nightmare. Yeah. What do you expect me to know? I'm just his mum. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. Okay. for 1, 2, 3, and then right to the end. Hi Knots, how's it going? Yes, it is. I'm loving it. Really pleased with how it's turning out. And the yarn is gorgeous. Oops. Been a very long week, yeah, I bet. Are you okay? Have you got like power and water and all that lot? Hello Rita, how are you? Mary and Galena were here earlier. I think they've gone now though. I'm making a reversible hat. With an owlie on it. I don't know I'm going to be able to go much longer because my back's starting to hurt. Slip, 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 slip. It is time for the puppy to do the slurp. Oh, it's a reversible hat. See? Thank you. How are you? Are you good? Oh, Ronnie kicked Mark Williams' ass. 6-1. That's Ronnie in the final. Yes. Yeah, I know. She always does that. She waits until I'm online and then she's like, slap, 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 slap. Hubby worked over 8 hours this week. Shit, honey. You're lucky to not have burst pipes and your house is warm. You are lucky. Very lucky. From what I understand, it's been pretty dire for a lot of people. Yes, I'm pleased with that result. So that would be Ronnie against whatever his name was. Jordan? Was that his name? Don't know, I've never seen him before. It's been a long time since I've watched any snooker. You never work reversible. Jordan Brand, that's the guy. The one who beat Maguire. I love working reversible. It's good fun. Okay, that's wrong. That should be a snowflake. Okay. That's normal. Yeah, it is really, once you've got the hang of it, you're just working knit one, purl one, rib, really, but you're doing it with 2 colours. So if you want, in this example, if you want white on this side, you knit white and purl purple. If you want purple this side, you knit purple and purl white, and that's what makes it reversible, because it just swaps your stitches. All you've got to remember is just to carry both yarns to the front or the back, and to work the stitches in pairs. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 8. At the top of the eyes down. So I want 2 purple stitches this side, which are white stitches the other side. So I knit purple, purl white, knit purple, purl white, which gives me my 2, and then I go back to white, and I need to do 7 stitches, or 7 pairs of stitches. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I want a purple stitch. So you knit it purple and purl it white. So it will be white on the other side. And then I want 2 more white stitches. So you go 1, 2, and a purple stitch, and then the rest are white. Yes. 1:15 tomorrow then for the snooker final. That'd be good. I shall be watching that. Which means I'll probably have to watch it here, because Daryl will bitch if I put snooker on all day in the front room. Right, and then you just turn it around. That's the other side. That looks so nice. I'm really glad now that this has got a very, very slight like variation. It's a semi-solid, not a solid. So you're going to get some colour in the purple. So these are lighter stitches here, but then you've got this nice dark band here. I just think that looks really, really nice. Yeah, it's stunning. And but the purple's sparkly as well. I don't know if you can see that. The camera doesn't pick it up too well. So yeah, it's for Joelyn. So I'm very excited. Okay. 10, 15, 23. Now go to purple. So that's 1, 2, 1 white. Should be in the middle. Yes, it is. That's good. And then itchy psoriasis. How lovely. To purple. And then white to the end. Sorry, I keep pulling it right in close to me where you guys can't see it. So I keep forgetting to look, but I want to like build up my digital film collection. Got rid of a load of my DVDs many, many years ago before Daryl came along, really. And I remember to finally go and have a look at Google Play the other day, because what I like about Google Play films is you can watch what you purchase through your YouTube channel, and you can get YouTube on everything nowadays. And so chuffed because the Alien 6 film Alien box set was on Google Play for 23 quid. Go for it. You'll love that. So I might watch the first Alien film in a minute. I love Alien. I didn't know they did a plush Keyblade. That's so cool. I do. I love the Alien films. Yeah, Google Play, £23 for all 6 films. So that includes obviously the Prometheus films as well. So yeah, I think I might watch Alien tonight. It's 4 foot long. You've only got a week, you know that, don't you? Well, it's not even that. It's like his birthday's in like 8 days. Yeah, just over a week then. Are you waiting to go out? You keep going standing by the door and looking at me. Right. I am gonna... You're a fast... Oh, it's a crochet one, is it? Oh, well, that's right then. I'm going to call that a day. Everybody peeps. 10 points if you know who it was that used to say everybody peeps. Hello, everybody peeps. How's Kelly? She's okay. She went to hospital today because she's had, like, she woke up with a really, really bad headache. It was, can you remember the name? Yeah, she's had a really bad headache and paracetamol didn't touch it. She woke up with it, felt sick. And she said, what do you think I should do? I said, go, get checked. It's Stavros, isn't it? And she said, oh, what are they checking you for? I said, well, it'll be preeclampsia because she's 31 weeks now. But her blood pressure's fine, her urine's fine. All of that was fine. So they gave her Oromorph, which actually sort of made me panic a little bit because, you know, morphine's fucking strong, innit? And, yeah. Said to her, you'll go home and you'll probably sleep now. And she did, and she doesn't feel any better since waking up. So I said to her, we'll have plenty to drink and have something to eat and see how you go. So, yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, 9 weeks to go. It's just absolutely insane. I said to her, just drink stupendous amounts of water tonight. Make sure, you know, that she's not dehydrated. Quite probably, yeah. She sort of traded one headache for another. So I said, drink loads. And she said she's seeing her. Yes, I did. Yeah, the blanket is finished. Hang on, I'll pull you up a link so you can have a look. Yeah, so I said just drink loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. And we'll go from there. Are you pleased with that so far, Joelyn? Is that alright? You think there's been some sort of miscalculation? I think I feel. God, it was only 10 minutes ago. She was like, you know, my baby. There's like a fucking advert going on all of a sudden on the telly. That's quite enough of that, thank you very much. Turn you off. Knee high to a grasshopper and all that, absolutely. Right. See if I can remember how to do this. Share this page with others. I've got to change it so that you can see it if you're a member of the public visible to all. Yay. There you go, that should take you to it. You should be able to see it if you click that link. Hormones can do that to you though and cause really bad headaches. That's what I said to her. I said it's probably just hormones. You know, I remember when I was 18 weeks pregnant, I was on holiday in Turkey and I caught a migraine one night and spent the whole night throwing my guts up. So, yeah. It was bad. It was bad. If you're on Ravelry, guys, feel free to chuck me a friend request. I'm always up for friends on the Ravels. On the Ravelry. You sent a request. Cool! I have no idea where it comes up now. It's been that long since I've used it. Oh, it's in messages. I know, it's been so long, hasn't it? Yeah, I did this. I did me as a friend. Add to friends. Done. Done. Oops. Oh. You don't know how to add me. Are you the same? Well, if you just... I don't know either. I think you just go to my profile and add me on there, I think. Hang on, this fucking dog thing just appeared. What was that? There you go. There you are. Yay. You don't have a picture. How can you not have a picture? You need to have a picture so that when I look at it, I know who the fuck you are. There's another one. Who's that? Hey, yay. Everybody added me. I don't know. I guess so. Like I say, it's been a long ass time since I was last on Ravelry. I probably stopped using it. Gosh. I think the last thing I logged was that I logged regularly was a cardigan that I made when I was pregnant with Daryl, and even then I hadn't really used Ravelry that much. And then that dread hat, I think, and then that was it. So, you know, it was a bit bit new. When I came back to it, I was like, how the fuck and how does this all work? You use Trello for organising it. Yeah, see, I've never bothered with Trello. But then, you know, Ravelry's free to use and I roughly know how to use it, so it's easy to share links and nearly everybody I know's on it, so, you know. Crazy huge whip list, yeah. It's just, mine's on Ravelry. My queue. Let's have a look. Oh dearie, I am so tired now. It's 10 o'clock. Sounds like Daryl's asleep. Yay. Ew, doesn't that look all swish? I've no idea what any of that means. You realise that, don't you? What's that big long thing that looks like... Is that the faraway tree? Cross stitch in progress. Little Dreamer's tree. It's the faraway tree, isn't it? No, it won't. There are some real big ones on there. I like that little Dreamer's tree. That's really sweet. And those are cross stitches, are they? Little cake shop. I have no idea how you use this at all. So what are all the little coloured thingies underneath? Oops. And why can't I see the whole page? Why can't I scroll back side to side to have a look? I can't scroll to see what's over on the left hand side. That's very annoying. It's too big, I can't see it all. Oh, right, okay. Cool. Yeah, but I can't scroll. I can't read half of what's on the left hand page. Hang on, probably because I need to move my window. Yeah, I did. But then I can't read everything that's on the right hand side either. Oh, poo. Click the wrong fucking bit. Is there anything beyond finished? No, that's it. It would help if you... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's the fucking scroll bar? There you go. Now it's working. Dumb thing. Black wingspan, sure. What's that? Why is there no picture? And is that your name? None of these have pictures. Why do they not have pictures? That's just not good enough. Yeah, that's the other thing that bugs me is that you don't have pictures of your stuff that you've done. You know? But how it works for you, to me it looks a little bit complicated. You never thought to add photos? Just chucked it in, done and moved on to the next project. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're sharing it, it would be ideal because then people can go, "Oh, that looks nice. I like that," and look for like-minded. You know, it's like when I'm looking for a pattern on Ravelry, I always, when I find a pattern, I go through the other projects and see what other people have done with it. Like when I cast on that cardigan that I'm going to make it in a sweater format because I've seen somebody else has made it a sweater format. And mine will be, there won't be any pattern. I'm just going to follow the shaping because I like the shaping of it. But I'm still going to tag it as that pattern so that other people can see, well, you know, you can do this with it as well. If that makes sense. I've got hiccups. Excuse me. But, yeah, I don't know. Right. I am going to call it a day. So, who is on that we can go see? Let's go back to Twitch. My internet is so freaking slow today. Take it easy, Nelly. Maybe I should add my Ravelry into my social media on Linktree. That might be an idea. Amazing hats. Maybe. Ooh, there's a big skirt. Easyknits. Should we go see Easyknits? Or does anybody have any? Who's on? Captain Odds is on. Only one of my friends that's on. Who else is on? Let's go see Easyknits, shall we? You like Hinka, do you? Okay, let's go see Easyknits then. Oh, this is going to get loud. Hang on, just a sec. Mute her for a second. Don't tell her we're coming. Right, let's go. Raid. No, that's not fucking right. Why didn't you copy her name, you stupid computer? Copy. Right. Okay, guys, we're going to go raid Easyknits because she looks lovely. Thank you for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Click the Streamlabs link there and add me everywhere. Just let me know who you are if you add me on Facebook with a real name, because, you know, that'll confuse me a little bit. Okay, so have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you as and when. Take it easy, guys.